Alright guys, Dee Harris here. Welcome to another edition of House of Hobbies 216. And right now, we have the 2025 release of the Air Jordan 8, aka the Bugs Bunny. Let's get into it. Fresh off of their December 2025 release, we have the Air Jordan 8 in the original colorway of white and what Nike calls true red. These were affectionately dubbed the Bugs Bunny due to Looney Tunes and Warner Brothers having Bugs Bunny being involved in the earlier Nike campaigns during Michael Jordan's peak in the early 90s. Before I go any further, I want to give a special shout out to my man Tay Flourish over at DTLR on the hookup and making sure I got a pair of these. Now these kicks originally came out back in 1993. In fact, I believe that these were the first J's that did not have a Nike logo anywhere on the shoe. Nike and Jordan Brand have retro and re-released this sneaker a few more times in this colorway, with the most recent one being back in 2013, which I have right here. Let's give you a little comparison. Now that I got them side by side, I get why someone asks, why would you get the newest release if you already had the previous release? Simply put, the materials on the 2025 version, they're more of a premium and feel a lot more quality this time around, especially with there being actual leather on the upper here as opposed to the synthetic leather, which they still look good here on my 2013 releases. However, they've seen a few better days. There's definitely a difference in how these feel. Like this actually doesn't feel like the best grade of leather, but it's still, I can tell this is real leather. This here feels very, I don't know, like they laid something over another material to make it feel like leather. So this is definitely synthetic. That's one of the pluses for the new release they have here. Starting with the outsole, we actually have a beautifully crafted design, and it actually gets good grip and traction for those indoor and outdoor courts for those of you crazy enough to hoop in these. Now this go around, they did really well with the midsole design and the paint treatment, especially with having metallic in the gray section of the shoe. And then we got the iconic signature white, red, and gray side panels on the medial and lateral side, along with a colorful polyurethane insole that was found in these sneakers during their original release back in '93. As we come around back, the suede on the heel portion, the black straps and the ice stays return, and of course we have the iconic cross straps on the upper with an embossed 23 logo with an internal neoprene sleeve, which leads us up to the tongue where you see the original fuzzy Jordan logo. This is definitely one of my favorite Jordan releases, one of the best looking Jordan sneakers ever produced, so every time they come out I have to grab me a pair, and I can't wait to wear these. The retail on these was listed at $210. I think with tax and everything, I think I paid a little bit more for mine. However, with the demand of these and most retailers selling out, I think they're even gone on Nike's website. It'll probably be best to check like a third-party site, like a StockX or something like that, some of those reseller sites. I know the price is going to be a little bit higher, but if you really want them, that's probably where you're going to find these. In terms of fitment, they fit true to size, so you really shouldn't have to worry about sizing up. Like my 2013 release, they fit a little snug, so I definitely had to size up on those, but you really shouldn't have to worry about with this. So get your regular size, you should be okay. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up and hit you guys with a couple on-foot shots. But as always, guys, be blessed, stay safe, take care, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Hope you all have a wonderful holiday season. Peace.